This is a very weird video, but I'm the person that can go off the wall with Jesus material and sayings and things like that. I know Jesus is a Buddha, and I know what they're teaching. This is to address somebody that I was having a conversation with. It was actually about the football. I'm a Seattle fan in Seattle one, and I've been, on some of the, going to some of the channels and looking at things, and somebody had a comment on there. There was one that came down to somebody saying that they appreciated how much the players were like Christians and gave, credit to God and all of that. And I'm not, to me, it's like, yeah, God doesn't give credit to football players. I don't believe in any of that. It's just a personal thing. So, it goes that way. But somebody made a comment there that I kind of wanted to address. And they said that they had a problem with, they mentioned a couple of football player names that I won't, who were talking and saying things like motherfucker and stuff like that. My name is Dan Paulson. Welcome to the video. I should have warned everybody I'll be swearing in here. I'm not going to rant on it though. But, people saying, yeah, motherfucker or something like that, and then talking about God and them saying they're not Christians. They can't be Christians if they're talking that way. And you know what? That just makes me laugh. That makes me laugh. Let's go to the Sermon on the Mount. What is it going to be? Blessed are those who do not say motherfucker. Blessed are those who do not say swear words. Piss, shit, fuck, damn, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so really, to me, what's really important is intent. I remember as a kid growing up in a very strict environment, we had to say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir. You did not say what. Danny, what? Beat you for that. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. It was that way. I can remember my mom being angry at times and yelling at us, and she was unreasonable. I'm a little kid, but I know what's going on when she's arguing and saying things like, listen to this one. Have you ever heard this? Yelling at you and then saying, am I not right? Am I not right? And you're sitting there going, am I not right? We don't talk like that in school. These are weird things that would be said. But I quickly reasoned it through in my mind that I would say, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. You had to say yes, ma'am. You could be thinking to yourself, no, you're not right. But you would get beat. You're going to get whipping at the end of a belt. So you better say yes, even if it's not. Yes, ma'am, you're right. No, I reasoned it through this way. No matter what I said, she was not right. Am I not right? I could say, yes, ma'am, you are not right. No, ma'am, you are not right. I made it in my head so it was okay for me to say whatever. Yes, ma'am, you're not right. But I also remember this, that there's a respect. We went to church. I remember going after church services to friends' houses at church and seeing a completely different life, something radically different, with moms and dads hugging, loving each other, and saying what? And things like that. They didn't have all the yes ma'am, no ma'am, all that strictness, all that kind of stuff going on, but it was okay. And the parents were okay with it. And what I realized is that if I'm talking to my mom and responding to her and saying, yes ma'am, well, that's okay. If I say, yes ma'am, what is that? That's a bad attitude. What are the words? The words are meaningless. What's the attitude? I could say, what? That doesn't sound good. I could say, what? That's fine. What is it? What drives it? What drives the motherfucker? Okay. At some point, they're just words. And I don't think God is up there. If there was a God up there going, oh, you said motherfucker, you're not coming to heaven. That's just really ridiculous. There's a point where Christians are so diverse in their beliefs and their feelings that you can only look at it and say, all of you are idol worshipers. You're creating God into your own image. There is no God, but yet these are rules to follow this is for evolution, because people are evolving and they don't get it. But the idea that saying motherfucker or something like that makes you not a Christian. Look at what Christianity put Donald Trump in the freaking White House in America. Christianity and conservatism has destroyed what America is, while saying they're making it great again. Meanwhile, what is going on? Does Donald Trump care about America or the world? Donald Trump cares about Donald Trump. Period. Where are we in life? Those are Christians. Those are Christians that put them there. You're going to sit here and say, well, they're not real Christians. They're something, I don't know what. Yeah, what is a real Christian? Read the Sermon on the Mount, Sermon on the Plain, and understand something, that what you say is not important, but how you say it. I can say, hey, how you doing, motherfucker? And that's okay. If I say, God damn it, I hate you, you stupid motherfucker, that's completely different. They're different. So let me try to summarize what I'm trying to say there. That people that are Christian or not have good or bad intent, that is more important than what a person, says or does. If people are joking around and they're, did you see what that motherfucker did? Oh my God, hey, come on, let's go have a beer. It's just, what? What is that? There's nothing wrong with that. However, somebody not saying that, but sitting back and thinking, the person should die. I don't like them. They're black. They don't belong in my church. I see a problem with that. Intent. And you know what? In this case, the person did specifically mention a couple of black players, that were using the term motherfucker. So when a lot of other people use it too. So anyway, it makes me wonder. They use the term motherfucker, but they're fine. You pick on them because they're black, maybe. What's the intent? What's behind it? Maybe, maybe not. All right, I just wanted to say that. Those things, again, it cracks me up when people get like that. Such shallow thinking people, selfish, mental, inside their own heads. Yeah, well, it's frustrating to live in this world. See you in the next video.